Currently Kirkland, your source for city news and events in the community. With Connie Turman at the news desk. Stay up to date with weekly news reports and what's happening in Kirkland. Now, here's Connie.
Welcome to Currently Kirkland, where every week you can engage with your community by discovering the latest developments in and around and about your city. I'm Connie Turman. Recently, City Council members happily celebrated becoming the owners of the Cross Kirkland Corridor.
For $5 million, actual transaction to follow to the Port of Seattle. We are so grateful for this opportunity.
Well, thank you, Maren. We're delighted that you joined us.
As luck would have it, on Friday, April 13th, at a few minutes shy of 4 p.m., the deed was recorded with the title company, and the city became the proud owner of 5.75 miles of the abandoned rail corridor, which it purchased from the Port of Seattle.
It's great for commerce, it's great for community, and it will really help us get to this vision of a sustainable economic future. So I really want to thank the City of Kirkland for your partnership.
At a dedication ceremony, city officials were joined by state legislatures, county council members, and community members to unveil welcome signs installed at the two ends of the corridor and to host a reception near the middle of the corridor at the Google campus.
6 a.m. Tuesday morning, we voted on the jobs bill in the state Senate, and in it was $2 million for the corridor. And when I look at the way we want to spend our capital funds from the state, I mean, you're looking at things that are going to improve the quality of life. They're going to have broad use by the citizens. You're looking at things that produce and encourage economic development, and you're also looking at ways to enhance the transportation network.
Imagine one day this trail is going to be connected to trail systems in 4 other counties in western Washington: Snohomish, Pierce, King, of course, counties. And you are going to be able to walk or bike that trail. And that is what you have all started today.
A regional corridor, a transportation corridor that stretches some 44 miles through some of the densest communities in the state of Washington. But it is a regional economic asset, one in which I know we're going to be able to enjoy for a long time.
It can be a birth, it can be a wedding, a big day. Well, for a community or a city, you have those moments too. And this is one of them. That future folks in this city will look back on all of you who played a key role in making this happen and appreciate what you did, because it is a transformative moment.
And we are so proud to stand here as the Cross Kirkland Corridor becomes a reality. This corridor will become a significant community amenity that provides transportation, recreation, environmental, and public health benefits. We hope the Cross Kirkland Corridor is just the beginning of a much larger regional project.
20 years ago, we were actually talking about this already when it was under, part of Burlington Northern. So this is just so exciting that Kirkland now owns it, and I can't wait till I ride my bike down it, and hope that a lot of people in the community will really enjoy it.
Not only here in King County, but also through Pierce in the south and Snohomish and Skagit counties in the north.
Bringing this corridor into public ownership is really about 2 things: commerce and community. And we're going to be using the northern portion of the corridor continuing for commerce, and we're going to be looking at the southern portion of the corridor together with our partners for all sorts of other uses, whether it be utility easements, whether it be pedestrian and bike paths, whether it be a future transit corridor. These are all great possibilities.
You got a 100-foot corridor for most of the trail, and you just think of the possibilities of what this can be. It's just going to be phenomenal. It's just going to be great. It's a huge 5-mile-long park. And again, it's going to enhance the transportation network. It's going to be great for economic development. I mean, I can imagine working at some place like Google and walking down here for your lunch hour.
It's going to be an asset that is loved and identified with Kirkland, like our waterfront parks.
Absolutely. It's Kirkland's backyard, and it's going to be a big backyard, and it's going to improve the quality of life for people all along the corridor.
I'm just thrilled. I got my sons here today, Matthew is 11, Daniel is 9. And this is exactly the reason we do things like this, to do something for the present and for the future generations.
Well, we walked it about 2 weeks ago, and it was really fun, actually.
I'm just so excited here in Kirkland that the city took the initiative to buy their segment of the corridor, and this is obviously a great demonstration of community support. The number of people out here that are here to rally behind the city and to embrace the vision for the future of this corridor is the possibilities are really great.
I think it is one of those lifetime special events for our community, and I think it's going to be 100 years from now before we realize how wonderful it is.
It's a dream come true. A lot of people worked very hard to make this happen, and I am thrilled. And now the work begins. We're going to develop this trail. We're going to take up the rails. We're going to develop it. We're going to make sure that there are options in the future for a people mover. And we are going to make a first-class bike and pedestrian commuting corridor. It's going to be fantastic.
To learn more about the future of the corridor, visit the new webpage at www.kirklandwa.gov/cross-Kirkland-corridor. The city offers many ways for residents to help improve the quality of life in their neighborhoods through adoption programs. You can adopt a traffic circle and become the maintenance manager. You can adopt a storm drain and keep it clear of debris to reduce flooding. And a new opportunity is that you can adopt a pet waste station in your neighborhood. The city has a limited supply of pet waste stations that can be installed by homeowner associations, neighborhood associations, and apartment complexes in our city limits. The city supplies the dispenser, signs, and an initial supply of bags. You install the station and keep it filled with bags. For more information, contact Betsy Adams, Public Works Department at 425-587-3858. If you are thinking of a career in recreation or childcare, the city has the perfect volunteer opportunity for you. Being a recreation camp volunteer lets you gain experience that will be a definite college or job resume highlight. Volunteers assist camp leaders and directors with daily summer camp activities for Preschool, Giggles, and Grins, summer theater camps, and junior camp. You must be at least 16 years old to apply. Contact the city's volunteer coordinator at 425-587-3012 or volunteer at kirklandwa.gov. We often report that your traffic commutes are going to be congested due to road projects starting. This week, you should be glad to hear that congestion in 3 areas will be lessened because road work is wrapping up. Work on the 116th Avenue Northeast Emergency Sewer Project in the Bridle Trails neighborhood should be complete by April 27th. Around the same time, the paving project in the Juanita neighborhood on 98th Avenue Northeast, Northeast 120th Place, and 100th Avenue should be substantially complete, but is weather dependent. And in downtown along Kirkland Avenue between Kirkland Way and 6th Street, King County and Puget Sound Energy should be finished with the underground work and be getting ready to completely overlay Kirkland Avenue. For updates on capital improvement projects in Kirkland, visit www.kirklandwa.gov and search CIP projects. Remember, you can access any episode of Currently Kirkland on demand on the city's website, on your mobile device, and on YouTube. We'd also love to hear from you. If you have any news tips, suggestions, or comments, please send them to Kirkland TV at kirklandwa.gov. Thanks for watching Currently Kirkland. We'll see you next week.